and welcome to today's demonstration. My name is Gustavo Cavazos, and I work with NuWave Technologies as a sales engineer. And today we're going to show you the installation and setup of Prizm Gateway. This will be done in three small 5-minute videos showing the installation, configuration, and a small test of Prizm Gateway. So, as mentioned, the first video, which is this one, we show you how to download, where to download Prizm Gateway from, obtain a trial license, and configure start Prizm Gateway. The next video will show some basic configurations of API translation, and the third video will be a small demonstration. To download Prizm Gateway, you go to the software download center at docs.nuwavetech.com. All of these links will be displayed at the end and will also be added to the video descriptions. So you would download the files from this page, Software Download Center. Here you can have versions for Lightwave clients, Lightwave server, and in this case, Prizm Gateway for TNSE and TNSX HP nonstop architectures. There's also release notes and documentation. And once you download the files, you can also follow this link, and this will bring you to the obtained trial license. Well, you request a trial license, and we'll send you an email back with a license in less than 24 hours. Once you have your file download and your trial license on your PC, we follow the next steps. We transfer the files. You can use wget through OSS or IXF. And we go to a terminal. In this case, I have downloaded my pack here, PZ100 EPA. And I'm going to proceed to unpack it into my works of volume. Can be anything you have here. Unpack it, PZ100 EPA. And this will restore the file from a pack file. Once it's doing this, we configure some of the files used to run Prizm Gateway. We flip 2 files, and we configure a startup file. So we see that the files are here restored. We proceed to flip the files, so that we can modify them and have a backup in case we want to change our mind. Let me put another one. We edit the configuration file, the first one, CFG-con, and this one is to assign the port that we want to use. In our case, 19017. You define the processes that you want to use depending on your configuration, and add other things like key files, setup, debug information, everything else. Add one, and we edit our startup file, so we can configure the main process name. In this case, we'll use GC1 here, and we change the CPUs in case we need to change CPUs depending on your configurations. Once these 2 files are unchanged, we do a run startup, and I have to get the license. You would upload the license to the same place where you're running here. We copy the license file, and then Prizm Gateway is starting up, and it's running, and it's listening on the port that we specified, TNSE 117. And this brings us to the configuration console. You enter with admin password, all passwords, you can then change them. And this brings you to the Prizm Gateway console, which shows you the dashboard and the processes that are actively running and more information. And then you can proceed to define some API gateway configurations. You can define the ports, services, routes, and path, which we're going to explain on the second video after this. Also, on the console, so we see all the other things that we can see on the console. And we're showing here just a Prizm Gateway overview. As you can see, we have clients to connect to listeners, and the requests are routed based on the service and route and the several attributes that each route can take, which we're going to explain on the next video. So for this, here are the links. We're going to add the links to the description of the video. I thank you very much for your 5-6 minutes. Thank you.